Good morning. Good morning, learners.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
We are fine.
Yes, fine.
So, today we are going to have an evening session on web design. So, let me share my screen so that we can see together. Mm.
Okay.
Can you be able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So, my name is Mr. Dhamu, and I'm going to take you through introduction to web design. So, at the end of this lesson, you should be able to define web design and web development. You should also be able to differentiate between websites and web applications. You should also be able to identify the roles of HTML and CSS and JavaScript. Let's start. So how many of you have ever heard about the word website or web development?
You add.
So web design is the process of creating the layout, structure, and the appearance of a website. It focuses on visual design, user experience, and accessibility. So web design versus web development. Who can be able to differentiate between web design and web development? Anyone? Dennis?
Okay, according to my understanding, web development mostly deals with coding, but I think web design is just looking at the beauty of how the 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 website will look like.
That's very true. So web design focuses on the look and feel, while web development focuses on the functionality and logic coding. So there are different types of websites. So anyone know any particular website? There is static website, there is dynamic website, there is e-commerce website, blogs and e-portfolios, web applications. Anyone know of any of these websites or have ever interacted with these websites? Anybody?
Okay, for me, I have interacted with e-commerce websites. But I've purchased some items on Jumia platform.
That's nice, Dennis. Yeah. So core technologies, there is HTML. HTML in full means hypertext. So this deals with the structure of the HTML. CSS means cascading style sheet, which deals with the styling of the website. There is also JavaScript, which deals with the interactivity in your website. So there are different roles of HTML. So the first one, HTML means hypertext markup language. So the first functionality, it provides the structure of web pages. Number two, it uses tags and elements. And number three, examples. These are H1 is the example of tags and elements. So there's also the roles of CSS. So CSS in full means cascading style sheet. So the first one, it controls the design and layout. Number two, colors, fonts, and spacing. Number three, makes website visual appealing. So, for example, let me show you something.
Okay.
Yeah, let us try to create a website. So, when you are trying to create your website, you first of all go to your, let me share this. Let me first stop sharing and share my notepad. So, so yeah, you first go to your notepad. So the first thing when creating these are mini HTML tags. You first of all open HTML. The next one, you must be able to close HTML. So here you can either use doctype HTML or you can use HTML. So the second thing, you must have your heading. Let's say we want to create a website of a school, let's say ANU. Then you must be able to close your head. The third thing, you must have a body. So yeah, we have forgotten about yeah. So body. So yeah. So we must be able to close our body. So here in the head, we have title. So our title will be, let's say, welcome. Welcome to HTML. Or let's say, just a new title. So this is a structure. This is a structure of website. These are HTML tags. So CSS is used for styling. So we can have an inward CSS, or let's create just an example of a CSS, an inward CSS. So you come here, you open, we want to style this website. So style, and you cross your, this is called inward CSS. So style. So in the body, for example, this is just an example we are doing. We can create the first heading. So heading 1, let's say welcome to, let's say welcome to Kericho County. And we close our, so this is an example of an HTML. This is HTML language combined with CSS combined with CSS. So while saving this, so let's save it on just desktop and call it, let's say HTML. You must add .html. So save. So while we open this, let me share. So So let me share what we have written. So our statement was, welcome to Kericho County. So that will be our first creation. We've just written the heading of using HTML and CSS. Yeah. Let us continue. So we have seen HTML, we have seen the role. The role of HTML is to provide the structure of the web pages. Number 2, uses tags and elements. We have used tags like, we have open HTML, we have closed HTML. We have used tags like, we have used tags like heading 1. This is heading 1. So we have another one, the paragraph tags. We have the image tags. So number 2, let's go to the roles of CSS. CSS, or cascading style sheet, is used for the design and layout, how your website will look like. Do you want the background color? Do you want the color? That is the role of CSS. So it is used to control the design and layout. Number 2, colors and... Can you be able to see my screen?
Yes.
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 So control the design and layout, colors, the fonts, spacings, makes websites visually appealing. So we have another one, the role of JavaScript. JavaScript is used for interactivity. So in case you want your website to interact, you use JavaScript. So JavaScript, number 1, it adds interactivity to websites. Examples, you could have drop down. Well, you want to put drop downs in your website, you use JavaScript. Number 2, there is form validation. If you want to validate your form, you can use JavaScript. And the last one is image slides. So in short, while you want to create your website, you can use any other language, but the main language to use is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So there is a little assignment for you there, down there. If you want to take it, you can note it. Number 1, explain differences between web design and development. Number 2, list HTML, CSS, and JavaScript with one role each. So you must be able to submit that assignment in our next class. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you.
Thank you.